Welcome to Tybalt's Apprentice. If you like close calls, you're in the right spot. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like today's content. You can also find daily shenanigans on Instagram, as well as going to darkritual.site. You can keep up with everything here. We're jumping straight in because we're doing this double time so we don't waste your time. We're going to get as much value as we can, getting as many life as we can, and they're going to put as many counters as they possibly can. That seems like a recipe for disaster. Well, for me anyhow. So we're going to shuffle through, drawing as many cards as we possibly can, but they're going to be putting lands on the board and just stacking those counters deep and wide. Yeah, so we're doing okay though. The beauty of this deck is the fact that I can be up on life, up to 27, got a Day of Judgment in my hand. That's a bit of a nuisance, but every time they take one of my things and stack it underneath a creature, that's fine by me because I'm about to wipe out all the creatures on the board. I don't even mind blocking with a few things because filling the graveyard, all that's good for me. Now that was kind of painful, and they didn't really lose anything. Let's go ahead and get our attack in, and now let's just wipe the board and get my stuff back. I'm ahead. They're suffering from no lands, and I can't say that I'm sorry about that. Let's get as many of these on the board as we can, and we're going to do what we can to shift their life total down. Get them back under 20 while I'm up to 25. I was at 27, but we'll see if we can get a little higher than that. They're going to stack them again, and they've got trample. So we've got to hope that we can continue to draw and get another Day of Judgment so we can just wipe out everything. I'm going to go ahead and cast this because I can lose it, gain a little bit of life, and let's swing since they can't block. Down to 7. So I did say this was an easy victory, right? It's becoming a little bit more difficult at this point. Ow. All right, I'm going to block and hope to draw into something. I'm at 18. I've got time. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to immediately throw that card away. Let's swing it again. I had them at 7 a moment ago. They're back down to 9. Oh, and now they're going for the life gain. I am tempted. I'm playing standard, but I'm tempted to put some kind of life loss there. Let's just do this. Raise the past. We were down to 4 life, and we're back from the dead just like that because I wasn't going to survive another turn. They're not going to survive this turn. Beautiful. All right, so that's some fun shenanigans. You want to see daily shenanigans? Go to Tybalt_Apprentice on Instagram. Getting back to the games, let's see what we have here. Easy first turn play, second turn play. We're going to put down our priest. And actually, we're going to start off just throwing things away right away. Because that makes me discard a card if I don't have the right cards in play, I'll throw him away. Let's put down... Actually, we don't have the swamp that we need. We're going to throw something else away. Well, let's throw that away. Let's draw a card. We've got to have at least 4 lands for this deck to work. At least 4 lands, but it functions fine on 4 lands. Sucks us perfectly. All right, I don't mind filling the graveyard. That I do mind because that just means if I time this right, let's do this, and that's go to the graveyard. I don't mind putting the creatures in because I'm going to raise the past, but I'm not going to do anything if I don't get to that 4 mana. Ouch. I did warn you these were close shaves, right? Because this is looking painful and sad for me. Down to 10. This is a fun card in this deck. Lets me fill up the graveyard and get to a sorcery faster. Still no good unless I can cast it, though. I've got to be able to get 1 more lands. I am down to 2 life. I better get a land this turn. Luckily, I got a land. Doesn't matter what they throw in the graveyard. As a matter of fact, the more creatures they throw in the graveyard, the better, but I'll bring them all back, and boom, just like that, they go from 20 life down to 0. and I come back. Boom, just like that. Fun stuff. Anyhow, you can find everything by going to darkritual.site. That's where I'm keeping all of my things. Think of it as my link tree. It's a good place to go if you want to see everything that has to do with Tipple's Apprentice. If you want to see how this one goes, we're at 20 life, they're at 21. Going in the wrong direction to start with right now. And yeah, let's drop this. We're going to have to stop their life gain. Actually, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, it actually kind of does matter how far their life goes up. Sure, you can swing that in. That's fine. I'll take a little bit of damage. I know I can come back from it because I can draw another card, drop another creature, and as long as I keep that defensive. The only thing that this is really weak against is large creatures with trample and flying creatures. Those can be a problem also. I'm feeling pretty confident here. I can Day of Judgment if I need to. I just need one more land. Let's make sure I kill everything. Gain a little bit. And there we go. Day of Judgment can easily wipe these out. But let's fill the graveyard just a little bit deeper because I like to have the Raise the Past in my hand to make sure that I can come back from this. Nah, I'm not going to block. Play smart, right? Let's drop this. Make sure I want that Raise the Past in my hand. Probably could have played that the other direction, but whatever. That's good. What's the worst that can happen, right? This isn't the worst that could happen. It's just kind of sucky. But one, I maybe should have blocked that. Yeah, I probably should have blocked that because they only had 2 lands and they're not going to have any shenanigans. But this will allow me to, well, not quite Raise the Past. Let me go for the card draw, even if I can loot something good. I will throw that away, drop that. One more creature, 1 more damage to them, down to 12 life. I'm at 19. This is another, I'm not going to say another shoe-in, but yeah, this deck works pretty well. If you haven't tried it already, if you've got the wild cards, definitely try this. It's pretty darn resilient. Again, I'd really like to have Raise the Past before I do that, but surely I'm going to draw into it. Got him down to 5 life. I'm at 19. Easy. Take a point of damage. That's not a problem. Let's see what... There we go. So this will let us mill through the cards, and when we get to that 4th turn, after milling, we're going to be able to Raise the Past because I'm sure one of those just went in the graveyard. That was 5 points of damage. I may not see the turn 4 with that Saga, and that's not good either. Okay, so that's fine. We can take one more hit. Next card we draw is Raise the Past, and we're going to turn around, bring this back to nothing. I did warn you that I didn't win every game. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for all the magic we have happening here.